Okay, what up ladies and gents, it is your favorite Asian robot, hopefully your favorite DarkTide partner, and I am here today to talk about the new comm link that just dropped today. Okay, of course you see Catfish over here, looking as awesome as I do in my YouTube thumbnails, totally sisters. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, jokes aside, alright, let's talk. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that there's a couple of things that I'm not too happy with, but there's a couple of things, or rather one thing, which I'm super hyped for. Everybody on stream knows what I'm talking about. And if you guys don't do this one thing that I'm hyped for, okay, I will appear at your bedside at night and I will just stand over you like this and be like, why didn't you do it, bro? Why didn't you do it, bro? Why didn't you do it, bro? All right, let's go through it, all right? Now, first things first, they are finally fixing the Rashad Mark II combat axe, which people have been complaining about. I don't use it myself, Antax all the way. They are also changing the Magna Core Mark II plasma gun. You can now shoot through bulwark shields, which might actually make this really good. And body shots on enemies will not be able to be blocked by their limbs. So hell yeah. So yeah, Magna Core Mark II plasma gun. The venting damage will now be absorbed by toughness at a 3x rate, which is going to be freaking awesome. And it might actually make the plasma gun viable. I'm so gonna try it as soon as this. Now this is for the next week's patch, okay? Not the May patch. I should have started with that. There's a patch next week which has some balancing changes, okay? Hopefully the plasma gun actually becomes useful. Rashad Mark II combat axe might become good. The other things is that there's now a lag compensation to the Poxhound's pounce attack to make it easier for players with higher ping to dodge their attacks. They've reduced the pause between spawns of other enemies while Poxhounds from the hunting grounds are active on higher difficulties, which is pretty good. Specialists and horde spawns are no longer paused on heresy/damnation difficulty, resulting in a higher possibility of a mixture of spawns when a hunting grounds event is active. The intent is to provide a wider range of challenge on higher difficulties instead of forcing the same behavior every time we spawn hunting ground hounds. Okay. They've reduced the melee stagger resistance on Poxbursters during their lunge animations so that melee attacks can stagger Poxbursters more reliably. They've tweaked Poxbursters so that they reset their stagger immune time when they lunge at players, so you should always be able to shove them back. However, as we proved tonight on stream, 3 veteran team, just shoot them before they even get close. Easy. Implemented changes to the vote kick system. This will now display as a notification instead of a pop-up. Added measures to counter players' ability to spam vote kick. Good. Now, that covers next week's update. So this stuff here is all next week's update. Simple enough, okay? Finito. This is where I'm going to tell you guys about what I'm not happy about. Where are the changes that are supposed to come in? Have you not heard what the players are saying? Almost 80% of people, I would go as far as to say 90% of the people in the comments on some of my latest videos talking about RNG, things like that, they've spoken. Can you please reduce the RNG layers? Because your player base right now, okay, now I know my video's already done, but Are you seeing? Are you seeing? Okay, please try and take player feedback on board. It's really not a hard fix. Your game is good enough that players will keep playing. I'm actually seeing more people at my streams these days, but player numbers are falling because players are getting frustrated and they're putting the game down, which means that they're not spending as much time playing the game because their time would be better spent on other activities. And it's not like a lot of other stuff isn't releasing. Even indie games are releasing, and that's pulling people's attention. Because what are they going to spend those hours doing? They're going to spend their hours doing whatever fulfills them. Okay? So we do need some changes to that, and I'm practically begging at this point. Guys, you got to take your player base into account right now. Yes, your hardcores are saying, of course, everybody is going too crazy on the nerf stuff, but Zealot's kind of suffering right now. a lot of Zealot players have put down the game. Can we throw them a bone here, please? Because I do not like going into high intensity missions, and then the number of Zealots that can successfully complete a high intensity shock trooper mission with me are literally 3 people. Hankit, Google was my idea, Hayden, all right? Otherwise, I'd rather not have a Zealot. I'd rather have 3 veterans and a Psyker, because guess what? Orcs, Dikot, Kashima, who actually came from a different region, VPNing just to play with me, all right? And myself, 3 veterans and 1 Psyker made high intensity damnation seem like it was low intensity. Everything that came on screen died instantaneously. And the answer to this is not nerf veteran. The answer to this is please throw the Zealots a bone. I mean, yes, the great Zealots will be like, oh, you know, these guys just aren't skilled. Yes, I have no doubt. Hayden can probably carry a mission all by himself most of the time, unless, you know, situations get a bit wild. But even then, come on. We need to throw them a bone here. All right. We also need to reduce RNG while you guys work on your next content drop. I know something is coming, but come on. Help the player base out, please. I'm begging you guys, consider this for next week's patch. Not only will I promise you that numbers are going to go up if you do this, but it would kind of put you guys in a good position. You know, you guys had a lot of goodwill in March. You kind of reversed that on average. This number was green up until recently. So I'm begging you guys, come on, work with me here. All right. You know how hard I work. I've been putting out videos left, right, center. Let's work together, okay? In the interest of making money. Because I like money. I'm sure you like money. Let's all love money. Okay? All right. Now, second half of the patch, second half of the comms link, okay? In the next update, which we'll deploy in the first week of May, so not too long to go, we will add new penances for each class in DarkTide. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't get mad at me, okay? Hear me out. New penances will have targets that are easily obtainable while encouraging more cohesive team play, but they're really easy to do, genuinely. And some of the new penances you can expect to see are, now these numbers might be tweaked before release, but full details will be in the patch notes when they come. For the Ogren, on Malice Threat or higher, knock down 3 range enemies using Bull Rush 25 times. Keep the numbers the same. If you guys change any of these numbers, hand. Okay? On Heresy Threat or higher, hit 4 elite or specialist enemies with big boxes of hurt without missing an elite specialist or enemy with a big box of hurt 5 times. I'm not happy with this one because you have to throw grenades without missing. How about we just hit 4 within a mission, okay? And drop the without missing part because that's not easy to achieve, all right? Because the Psycho one, by comparison, is pretty easy. On Malice Threat or higher, kill 100 elite or specialist enemies with Brain Burst while at maximum warp charges. Zealot one, fairly easy. On Malice Threat or higher, kill 1,000 enemies with melee attacks while at least 3 stacks of Martyrdom. So, this one also easy to achieve, but for this one, please, I genuinely ask you guys, don't do this without missing part, okay? Don't make the Ogren play in a really weird way that's going to give teams, especially if it's Heresy Threat or higher. All right, make it consistent. I want to see Malice Threat or higher, okay? And make it so that there's no without missing. Just do 4 in a mission, okay? And do it 5 times. That should be done, okay? Now, for the veteran, on Malice Threat or higher, kill 100 enemies that are over 25 meters away. Not too difficult. On Heresy Threat or higher, kill 2 elite or specialist enemies during a single volley fire 50 times. Very easy. So the Psyker and the Veteran have very easy penances compared to the Ogren and the Zealot, in my opinion. Alright, please make them easier, okay? How about lower this to 2 stacks? 1,000 melee enemies, easy, but 2 stacks, please. Just make these easy to achieve. You would gain a lot of goodwill from the players if you make these very easy to achieve, alright? And you give them these 6 skins, come on, alright? In addition, achieving penances will unlock new free cosmetics for each class. Here's a sneak peek of just 2 of the cosmetic sets you'll be able to earn. Just to be clear, there are more than 2 cosmetic sets. This is just a small tease for the upcoming release, okay? So there should be at least 1 set for each of the characters. And these are designed to be easily obtainable. Please stick to the wording, easily obtainable, okay? these new penances, I'm gonna give you guys a measure to help you out here. Every penance should be completable in one game session. One game session of 3 to 4 hours, playing generally above malice. Okay, so if you set the penances as that, meaning that I should be able to complete at least one of these within that time frame, I'll be satisfied. Okay, but yeah, do make them as easy to obtain as possible, because giving away these free skins that are not freaking recolors or reskins of the basic stuff would be really, really good, and you would generate a lot of goodwill. This is a good move. I agree with this, but it's also just a bit of candy to keep people interested. So just remember that this is only buying you time. Ultimately, you're still going to need to drop new content, and you're still going to need to address RNG. All right? But that's about it for my video. That's also it for my suggestions. All right? Please remember that this is currently your player base. Okay? You earned a lot of goodwill before. I believe you can earn a lot more goodwill. This is a step in the right direction, but make sure that this is damn easy to achieve. All right? One session, one penance. I don't know how much of it will unlock, but one session, one penance. Okay? Keep to those numbers and you'll be fine. Don't make them overly complex or anything. We have enough of those, and players are already saying, I haven't even achieved this, I haven't even achieved that. The long bomb should already be changed. Just as long as I throw a grenade over 40 meters, just let me complete it, dudes. Come on. We don't need to make these hard to achieve because nobody cares about them. Really. It does not make your game like last longer. Your gameplay loop is what's keeping people invested, because they love a horde killer game. They're already invested in that. All right? Remember. Anyway, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you like the stuff that I say, don't forget to get this video to 100 likes. All right? I look forward to you guys getting hyped for these new skins, because I'm hyped for these new skins. I want these new skins. I am looking forward to it. I'm going to clear all the Psyker and veteran penances ASAP, because damn skins are sick. All right? And of course, if you want to help my channel out extra, you can always donate. I appreciate that. It helps me make more content, but that's up to you. Thank you very much. I will see you guys on the next video, okay? Y'all stay happy now. Bye-bye.